Kim Kardashian was held at gunpoint in France in a mansion she was staying at that was rented. And she was robbed by 5 French men, I believe they were all men, posing as French police who somehow bullshitted their way past her initial security. But then they must have run into a problem at another point because they tied up another security guard and like they tipped him over, and I think they even pantsed him. I can't be sure about that. But then they went up and got Dum Dum herself. And let me just say, I'm glad she was not hurt. I'm glad that her kids were not there, because it would be a horrifying experience for them to see their mom's bare ass at that age. It would traumatize them and they would automatically turn retarded. No, I'm glad that they weren't there to see like the trauma of getting robbed with a gun. All right, so that's out of the way. Now it's time to make fun of her a little bit. Look, so I just want to see like the statement that she gave cops. I would pay to see it because I want to hear her version of events while she's already shaken up. Because so I was, sitting here just taking Instagram selfies. And like, I don't know, like I thought it was the Mexicans coming in who like, do my laundry and wipe my gigantic ass, because it really takes a few people. And, they do everything else for me. Like, they polish my vagina. No, they do. It's really great. I mean, those Mexicans can get in there really good. So I thought I flew them in. I thought it was them coming up the stairs. But then there was like these guys dressed as like, those things that guys, when you go to like your rich friend's bachelorette party and they grind on you and they have like a stick thingy here and gun thingy here and they're dancing and they take their shirts off, and yeah, cops, stripper cops, that's what they were dressed up like. So anyway, I was sitting taking an Instagram selfie, and then I was on Periscope just looking blankly into Periscope, wondering what 2 + 2 is, and like finally trying to figure out how to spell my own last name. And they came in and I'm like, El Servantso, go in El Kitcheno. Don't bother me. I'm doing something non-important like always. And then that's where it gets really sad. They took me and they told me to get on the floor. And that's when I realized, oh my God, I am in France. They're like French people. So I was scared because they were like French, like thugs. Like I know thugs because like Kanye hangs out with a lot of rapper thugs. I like to fuck all of them. I love black dick. Anyway, that's beside the point. I'm very upset. Let me talk about this. So anyway, what happened next was they were like demanding something. They were speaking like, what is it? In this country they speak German or Portuguese or something. I don't even know where I got Portuguese from. That hurts my head to even say it. Oh yeah, they were speaking their, like weird language here. And they were like, give us something. And I was like, oh, okay. So naturally, I'm thinking French people, French fries. So I was pretty sure I had like this bag of microwavable French fries, like a lot of them in the rented refrigerator. And I pointed them that way. I said, El French frieso, merci beaucoup. In there, leave me alone. And then it's where it got really terrifying. They put the gun to my face and they said, you're being a real asshole right now. Sit down, shut the fuck up, and let's rob you, you rich bitch. And I was like, that's so fucked up. Why would you do that to me? And then one of them pulled out a rope and said he had to tie me up, but he was not going to hurt me. And I'm like, well, usually when I get tied up, I do get hurt. I get the spanky from the black guys. I mean, this makes no sense. I was already so confused. And so they like hog-tied me. And, okay, sorry, I need a moment. And they took me into my bathroom, which is the size of like a New York penthouse, like condo type thing. I mean, but it's still like kind of smaller than me. And they shut the door. And it took me so... And I could not like Periscope or tweet or like say anything because I was like tied up, and it like, I think I'd taken a dump like an hour before, so I was stuck in the bathroom because I forgot to flush the toilet and my own shit was like reeking. I mean, like, I eat a lot to keep this ass. Can I just say, I like eat burgers and I eat a lot of crap, and it has to come out sometime. And it did, and I forgot to flush. Sue me, okay? I usually have Mexicans doing it for me, but I thought it was them, and now I just feel so alone. Somebody called Kanye, and they did call Kanye. what I like about the other part of Kanye's thing is, like, for the first time in his life, he was absolutely right doing something. They thought it was like some shtick at his concert. He's at a concert, he's on stage, he's like, I have a family emergency, I gotta go right now, Yeezy, and then ran off the stage. And people were confused because it's kind of both the concert goer's fault and Kanye. Kanye has a precedent of doing, like, bizarre shit at his concert, just saying weird things and sometimes cutting it short and just not even showing up. Who the fuck knows? But I also have to fault the concert audience, because if you're going to a Kanye West concert, anything could happen at this point. He could literally show up, play some German bagpipes. He could fucking turn around, show you the crack of his black ass and that he's got a cell phone stuck in it, and then he could, like, projectily shoot it out of his asshole and then, go force feed it to a handicapped person sitting in the front row and then just say, I'm the greatest, and walk out. And you can't blame him because he's an artist and that's what he does. And shit, what did you expect? It's Kanye West concert. But some people there when he's like, he's got a family emergency. He was not crying wolf this time. So they were all like, is this like part of the act? What's going on? Like, I'm confused. I mean, why did we even pay to see this guy? Seriously, what's going on? But I'm just so sick. I feel bad she got robbed. She got robbed of $10 million worth of jewelry. Like I said, I think they took her golden tampon. I think that's what happened. I think that she was menstruating, and the French men are very well adept. Not many people know this. It's smelling menstrual blood of American women. And so they could sniff it out, and they knew she had it in there and that it was probably really Gucci and shit. So they're just like, listen, you mind if we reach in? And, it was a little kind of like cesspooly, and she was crying, and they took her golden tampon and they ran, they melted it down. They're cool now. Nobody knows where they are. The question I have for Kim about this whole thing, like she's going to answer. That'd be funny. She'd be like, oh my God, somebody made a video about me. I have to answer this asshole. He looks like a convict. I hate him so much. Anyway, why does she not have a gun on her or near her? I know people who are a lot less rich than her that have guns in like every fucking room. Like, there are people on YouTube who have guns everywhere because they think somebody's going to come after them. I mean, they should be wearing a tinfoil hat because they ain't that goddamn famous. But still, she is that famous. Whether you like it or not, the bitch is famous. Why does she not have a gun? Like, near her? I think I have the answer why she does not own a gun. They don't sell trendy guns. Do you know what I mean? And I think they're missing out in Hollywood and other places for vapid bitches to go shopping. Like Hermes and Prada and whatever the other shishi stores are should have like really cute guns. Like really like adorable like sparkles on the handle, and like you can get it in pink, and like you can accessorize with your gun holster. It'd be really cute. I mean, she would buy it then. Her, Paris Hilton, all these other dumb bitches would buy it because it would be something trendy that they could like show off, like a dog or a baby or whatever else. But they would be like, they already have enough money. Like, we have bags. I want to go shopping for something. Children, we have enough of those that we did naturally. And, we can always go to the African baby mall that Angelina Jolie gets her babies from if we're bored. I need some new stuff. Oh my God, I totally forgot. I heard that the new line of Prada autumn guns are out. And one is super sparkly. And after it shoots a bullet, after every bullet it shoots, confetti comes out too. So it's like, yay, it's like a party. And then it also kills people. Isn't that great? Let's go get 50. And we can, bedazzle them and shit. You're missing out on a huge audience there. I mean, tell me that shit would not sell. People buy cell phones that have $80,000 worth of diamonds on it because they're fucking retarded. So there are other fucking retards out there who buy that shit. But lastly, I just have to say, I'm sorry she got robbed. I don't give a fuck about this family. Stop force feeding them on my country. They're like the fucking royals of Britain or something like that. Like, I always thought, I didn't know until I was 12 years old, I thought the fucking royal family in Britain did like everything. I thought they literally like would charge the government and charge the laws over there, everything. I didn't know they had a prime fucking minister. I was like, what the fuck did they do then? They're like, oh, well, they're figureheads and they're important and they do charities every now and then. Like, what the fuck? Why do you need them? Who needs a queen and shit if you got a fucking basically a president of a country? Whatever. But they basically have done that with these people here. It's like, just like the royal family and, Britain, every time we see them, every time they go overseas or anything, people are giving a shit. People are snapping photos. We know, what kind of poops they take. We know what time of the month they're going to go, have their periods. We know who they're fucking. We've seen them fucking. I just can't take it anymore. The last thing Kim should have done, and she should do from now on, is keep that other sister of hers around whenever she's in a foreign land and she's alone in the mansion, because you can't trust security anymore. She should keep the girl who looks like Chewbacca. I mean, because she, she's like a dog. I mean, you could keep her in the yard, and she will alert you when people are coming. She's like, Chloe, go out there and stay in case anybody comes here. And, if you hear the French bandits come in, she'll, and she's, oh my God, I have to call Kanye, but first, selfie. I'm tired of this bitch. Tired of them. No more Kardashian news. Fuck. This is the last Kardashian story I'm doing. I'm totally lying. There's something better. I'm going to get it.